I feel like I've been struggling to try and produce content lately, not just, this channel's content, but on my other channels as well. I have the animation channel, I got my main channel, which is more, tutorials, gaming content, things like that. And I don't know, I feel like to an extent maybe I'm just depressed. Man, I don't mean that in like oh, I'm depressed, it's like really serious. It's just, I think I just kind of have like bouts of depression every now and then. Some of it maybe is just me, or maybe my diet, or just circumstantial, whatever, I don't know. In any case, every now and then I'll just kind of feel down, like have the blues, and it kind of makes me have difficulty doing some of the creative things that I normally enjoy doing. Basically, I guess it's just something, I tend to just have to ride out, and I try to find new creative things to do, like things that excite me to help push myself out of it. But that's also part of the problem, I guess. There's the financial aspect of YouTube, especially for someone like myself, where other means of income are less tangible, let's just put it that way. It's not just like, oh, I have this dream of making videos on YouTube and making a living doing it and all this kind of stuff. It's almost like I need to be able to do that, at least for now, and it's just not really happening. And the things that I have going that have shown promise just aren't promising enough, like they're not consistent enough. So that's one aspect. Obviously, like I feel like gaining something from what you're doing is a huge encouragement, obviously. And if you need to make money doing something, then gaining income, gaining money from it is going to be a huge encouragement and help to sustain the creative lulls where you don't have ideas or you're just feeling not up to it. So that's kind of the issue with YouTube, I feel like, is that it's not only a grind, but it can be a grind that never pays off. And a lot of people say, work hard and you can achieve anything you want and stuff like that. I just don't know if I agree with that. I think there are people who have been on YouTube for years and they're trying all the tricks, they're doing all the SEO stuff and everything you can normally hear suggested, and it just isn't working out. And I think that's just the nature of it. Like, there's going to be winners and losers, and as for me, I don't know. I tend to feel more like one of the losers. In any case, another aspect of what's feeding into, I think, my negative lull right now is kind of a confusion or lack of direction or something. One of the things I struggle with, like when I started this channel, or when I decided to move my vlog to this channel, is I have my main channel, and it's done pretty well, like not as well as I would have liked, and I think the nature of the content that I produce on it doesn't have much longevity, to be honest. I don't know that for sure, but that's kind of just how I'm feeling about it right now. But I've got like 20,000 subscribers over there, and I started the vlog over there just to test it out. And what I decided to do is, like, I'm going to move it to its own channel, because I also have some OCD about like the organization aspects of it all. Like, I want to have this channel be this kind of stuff and this channel be that kind of stuff. So that's what I've kind of done. So I have like my main channel, I have my animation channel, and I have this vlog channel. And the problem is, especially, for a number of reasons, but like, let's just, for the sake of argument, like if you consider the financial aspect of it, then you have to be careful about like where you're putting in your time and your efforts, because there's only so much time and energy you can put into this stuff. And right now I have it where all my time and energy is basically being spread out across 3 different channels. This one is not monetized, and even if I put these videos over on the main channel, I don't think they would get enough views to be monetarily significant, if that's a proper way to phrase it. So this isn't really about the money, quote unquote, per se. It's more about just the energy output, I guess, where if I'm gonna be doing something and trying to be productive and like putting my time and energy into something, then, you know, you get to where you don't know if it's justifiable to put it somewhere where nothing seems to really be happening with it, which I guess would be this channel at this current point in time. So it's always just an internal struggle. You're just going back and forth from like, do I just focus on this and try to build this thing up from scratch, or do I try to consolidate everything down onto this one place, you know? So that's kind of just one of the little struggles I've been having as to, like I said, the creative and energy, however you want to put that, output is just like, where am I going to do that, and where is it most productive to do that? Because like I said, you know, the content that I've been producing on my main channel, I don't know what the longevity of that is. So there's also this kind of argument that I have in my head as to like, what is that channel going to be in the future? Like, should I just kind of like do stuff like this on it as well, like move this kind of vlog content to it and just kind of restructure the channel into a new thing and probably alienate most of the subscribers that I have that are active viewers? I don't know. If you've been through that and have an opinion, then feel free to share it. I'm all ears. I'm definitely interested in how other people handle conundrums like this. For me, I guess it's hard to say, like, you know, personally, emotionally, you kind of feel like you would feel better just putting it all together on the main channel where everything kind of has this opportunity to do whatever it's going to do. But then there's, you know, then there's like kind of the concern about like, there's this mixture of content. Is it going to appear disorganized? Like, are people not going to respond to it? Is it bad for a channel to have kind of a mixture of types of content? And of course, you know, there's the timing thing, is like, am I going to do that right when this channel could be on the brink of maybe coming over some sort of crest or something? I don't know. Those are just my thoughts. This is going to be kind of an uneventful, boring vlog, unfortunately, but it's something that's been on my mind and I just wanted to get it off my chest and talk about it. It's probably more therapy for me than it is interesting for anyone else to see. I'm gonna just leave it at that. I'm gonna have this old boring, just me talking in front of the camera vlog. I actually have it propped up on the back of my car, so I'm kind of interested in how this camera angle turns out. Not that it's a very interesting one, but you know how it is. I don't like tripods. I'm going a little bit of a ramble fest here. I don't like tripods. I don't know why. I just feel like tripods give videos, not all the time, it depends on what kind of video you're doing, but I feel like they tend to give videos a stagnant feel. And technically right now this could very well be on a tripod as far as like the effect it has on the video, but I'm really digging the idea of dynamic camera angles. So like, rather than bringing the tripod out when I want to do a video like this, maybe just find somewhere that works well enough and just propping the camera up kind of in a precarious fashion. Is that the right word? Precarious? So that's gonna be it. Like I said, I don't know, I haven't really given it a lot of thought. You know, the idea of maybe moving the vlog to my main channel is always kind of floating around here and there. So, yeah, I don't know. Any thoughts or feedback is appreciated. And I know like a lot of times people will just be like, do whatever you think feels best and whatnot, but I definitely get that, and that's probably what will end up happening. But what I'm interested in is like, how, either hypothetically as a viewer's perspective or personally as a viewer's perspective, how do you see content mixtures on channels and things like that? Like, just, you know, a personal analysis, if you will, of how you feel as a viewer when you go to channels and they have a mixture of content, or someone kind of moves content around between channels and ends up landing it somewhere else. Just whatever. However you want to look at it, however you want to kind of frame the question. But yeah, I guess I'll leave it off there. I've kind of rambled more than I should have, but hope it was okay. Thanks for watching.
What are you doing under there, Mittens? What you doing? Mittens! Mittens! Ugh.